it's a lot different now because I have younger bodybuilders that I meet at competitions, and one of the things that I'm a stickler on is, what do your wheels look like? You got to have some legs. Listen, I'm okay with physique, and I love physique, but I love a full package too. That's how I grew up, and that's where I am. So I want to know that a guy actually have calves. I want to know that they have legs. So one of the things that I see that's sort of off balance now is athletes don't give enough time to bring it about growth and muscle maturity in the different body parts. They're now in a system where they would train one body part a week. Legs once a week, calves once a week, particularly calves. And that's a biggie for me. I never will forget when I first visit World's Gym, and you had Joe Gold there. I mean, Joe Gold was like one of the godfathers of bodybuilding when it came to the gym world, because he created World's and Gold's Gym. His name was on both of them. So I never will forget, as I came in for the first time at World's Gym, California, Eddie Giuliano was standing there, and he said, "Joe, come out of our office, check out this young kid." And so he did. So Joe walked around the circle and he watched me, and he said, "Pull up your pants leg, kid." So I pulled my pants leg up, and he looked and said, "You're going places." He didn't give a crap about what he saw up top, because everybody got something up top. If you don't have wheels, you don't make it in the sport of bodybuilding. Not in the sense of where I came from in the eras prior to me. So that's a very important deal. And so when I meet a lot of young athletes, one of the things I look, and I notice a lot of them like calves. So how many days a week do you train your calf? 1 to 2? I said, 1 to 2. Say, man, we train our calf 5 to 6 days a week. A calf is a stubborn muscle. So how do you expect for it to respond? You've been walking around on them since you were born. So your calf is used to high endurance. So in order to go beyond that, you got to give it something very different. You have to stimulate and nearly annihilate a calf in order for it to respond. Heavy, hard, consistent. And then I look at the fact that a lot of the athletes are training, one body part, a workout. They have an arm day, then they have a chest day, they got a back day. I said, how ridiculous is that? And what I see a lot is immature muscle. And so you can see it in the physique, the cross striations and the muscle maturity is not there like it used to be. So I spend a lot of time rewriting and fixing programs for the younger generation of bodybuilders. One of my top programs that I advise is 3 on off 1. I love that program. You have enough recovery time, and you can use, a good bit of weight without tearing your joints apart. So, and then the other principle that I use and promote is push-pull. Push, chest, pull biceps, for instance. That's 1 day, along with calves and abs. Then the next day would be legs. Push, quads, pull, hams. That's 1 day, along with abs, again abs. Then the next day would be shoulders, push, back, pull, along with abs and calves. So by linking the push-pull together, you're giving the tendons and the muscles a little recovery time between different sets. Whereby if you train chest push, shoulders push, you're gonna have joint problems very soon. I was an amateur, I remember that. My shoulders got so bad I could barely lift a 45-pound bar because I was training chest and shoulders in the same workout. When you're training heavy and consistent in that way, you have to know how to manipulate the muscle groups and use the push-pull principle.